put our code back in, and now we'll go up our menu list again. System test, enter that. Okay, that finished up all the items on the system test. So we'll back up here and enter back in again, and we'll go to the fifth item. This is download control. If we enter into that, in this case, in the attended mode, if we're Central Station or upload download is talking to the person in the house, you can enter the right arrow button here, and it will seize the phone line and start making a connection to the LKRP upload download. The next item is the unattended mode. On the LKRP, you can set it to answer the phone and transmit down to any control that calls in the current upload download of an account. So all we do is come here to the control and enter the right arrow, and it would make connection to the LKRP and download the information. So we'll back out of this now and go to the next item, which is System Diagnostics. Enter the right arrow. The first screen shows us DataBusErrors on the RS-485 data bus. If this count starts accumulating, then that would indicate that the data bus is not very sound. So we'll go to the next item in this list, and this allows us to see the voltage and how much current is being drawn on the M1. And the next item is display zone voltage. So if we enter into that, first thing we can select any zone on the system. Currently, zone 1 has a voltage of 7.1 volts that the controller is reading. Now if we're in the end line resistor mode, the low level that it's looking for is in this case 3.9 volts up to 8.9 volts, which will be normal for end line resistor setting. This A131 in this case is the analog level that is being read off the A to D converter on the M1. So we can go to any zone we want here, like zone 2. It is currently it's open. It is at 13.7 volts, and zone 3 and so forth. We can also type in the zone number. For instance, if I put in 016, it will go to zone 16, which is also showing open. So I'll back out of that, and the next one is the last on hook telephone voltage. In this case, the last time the telephone was on hook, it read 0 volts, which indicates that the telephone line is not connected. Normal telephone voltage should be in the 50, maybe even up to 60 volt range. Remember, this has a fairly wide tolerance on this voltage reading, but it's a good indicator that your telephone line is connected. And the next item rolls back around to the first item in this submenu. I hit the Alt key to back up and go to the next setting here. This is where we can record a custom voice message. If we enter into this, it will tell us the voice message 1. We can go up to 10 different voice messages by selecting the up and down arrow, but in this case voice message 1, it's going to record one block. If we hit the left arrow key, it will record. If we hit the right arrow key, it will play what's in this voice message. So the left arrow key will tell it to record, and currently we're going to record one block. If we want to record more blocks, these are 6-second blocks, we just tell it how many blocks to record. So now with O2 we'd be recording 12 seconds, up to 12 seconds of time. And now we'll hit the left arrow to record. Now you must have a telephone connected to the M1 to record these blocks. So what it's saying here is to lift the telephone, and then we could start recording. I currently do not have a telephone connected to this control. So I'm going to back up here, and once we've recorded the message, we can play the message with the right arrow key, and it'll be playing on output 1, which is the main inside house speakers. We'll back up again. That's where we'll record a custom message. Go up 1, and so now we've finished these 8 different settings. I'll back up once again and go up to the next one. The next one is the installation programming. If you're an installer and have knowledge of the installer program code, you can now enter the installer level programming. The 0 here indicates the anti-takeover level. A 0 means that any item in the installer level programming can be viewed and changed. This can be referenced, the other items that could be set here are referenced on page 19 of the installation manual. The next menu, which will go up 1, is menu 0. This allows us to change the area that this keypad is operating in so that we can arm and disarm alternate areas in a system. So if we hit the right arrow key, we can change the area. Say if we want to go to area 2, now the keypad is set up for area 2. If I hit the right arrow key, we'll return to the main running mode. You see here that the keypad is now set up for area 2. So if we get back into our menuing system again, and if we hit the down arrow, we'll go immediately to area 0, which allows us to here again go back into the change the area of the keypad. So I'm going to put in my code 3456 and change the keypad back to an area 1 keypad. If we change to the area number as 0, you see here it says all areas. Now if we hit the right arrow key, it allows us to arm or disarm any other area other than the area that the keypad is assigned to. That's why this keypad is assigned to area 1 and we show an X. So we cannot arm area 1, but we can arm any area 2 through 8. So if I press 2,
area 2 is armed.
I'll arm
Away
area 2
mode.
and 3,
Area 3 is armed. Away mode.
and so forth. Also hit that again. The 3 will disarm area 3.
Area 3 is disarmed.
The R means that the area is ready, and the A means it's armed. So if I hit 2, we'll
Area
disarm
2 is disarmed.
area 2. So this allows us to control other areas in the system from any keypad. But remember that the area status or the area name must be displayed on the keypad to access menu 0. So this will conclude the menus 6 through 0.